That's crazy, bro. There's no way you just did that. That's awesome. Welcome in, homies.
Obviously, we're here with PainInTheAxe. We're about to do a Q&A. After wrapping up the Tavern Talks podcast with PainInTheAxe, he decided to stick around so we could have a little bit of Q&A with chat. This ended up being both insightful and delightful. Like, does PainInTheAxe really have a foot fetish? So I decided to film it, edit it, and throw it up here on YouTube for you all to enjoy. If you like these little behind the scenes Q&As from the podcast, please let me know in the comments. If you could take a moment to like the video, it would really help me out in making more of these. Matato asks, how high is Payne's IQ and how can we achieve it?
Okay, my IQ is 104 last time I did it. I did this big, I remember I got challenged to take an IQ test on stream, so I did it on stream, and everyone was roasting me because, like, you know, it's just the funny thing to do is roast PainInTheAxe because it's just content. And I got 104, and I said, dude, I'm so smart, bro. I was just being like an arrogant piece of shit. Like, I'm so smart, dude. I'm gonna challenge every other ESO streamer to take it. Literally every ESO streamer that I challenged to take it did better than me. Every single one, bro. I had Nephis do it. He got like 138. I was like, fuck, dude. Like Red Dead Dovahkiin, or now Dovahkiin Red, as he likes to be called. He took it. He got 105. And every day he comes to my streams and says, "Payne, you're so stupid. Oh, you got 104. I'm like, shut up. You got 105. You're not much better than me, motherfucker. You know? So, yeah, like, literally everybody I challenged to take it, like, did better than me. So it made me look like a complete dumbass. My IQ is 104. So how can you achieve it? Just beat anybody in the world and you'll do better than me.
My piece of advice that I've now taken to give people when they get into streaming is, as you develop a community, they will make fun of you. They will troll you.
Oh, absolutely.
And you should embrace that because, one, it's content.
My advice, don't be a bitch about it. Just take it. Like, if you can't take a joke on the internet, then what are you doing? Like, you're not going to survive as a streamer. If you're going to get, like, they're going to just poke fun at you. It's just part of the fun, you know? Like, I poke fun of all my streamers. Like, me and Nephis, we have a thing where we just go back and forth, like, roasting each other and, like, doing challenges. Like, even today, like, Nephis was, like, minding his own business and, like, doing his content and whatnot. And, like, animation canceling comes to my channel and, like, he's trying to, like, you know, pick a fight between me and Nephis, and, like, just because, like, he kept sending clips of Nephis and he'd send them to me, and I'd respond to the clip roasting Nephis, and he'd send it to Nephis, and we just went back and forth. And now we're doing a 1v1 like competition thing out of this, and a loser, if I lose, I shave my beard. If he loses, he shaves his head. So honestly, it makes content out of it. Like, we don't hate each other. We're just being derpaloncuses, as my friend Carver would say.
The next question is from AK Dome Puncher. It says, Payne, where were you stationed at, bro?
Well, first, I went to boot camp in San Diego, California, because I live in California, so they sent me there. So I did my basic training there. I went to MCT, which is Marine Combat Training. It's like pretty much like a 1-month course about how to be an infantryman, and I did that on Camp Pendleton, California. And from there, I went to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, to learn how to become a military police officer. So we learned both sides of the job, which is their traditional policing, called being at PMO. They're the guys that drive around base, like enforce the base regulations, like hand out tickets, you know, like do like traffic stops, all that. And you also learn the field side of the police officer, which is like more infantry style tactics. So at the end of the schooling, I got selected to become a field side police officer. So I got transferred over to Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, and I was a field police officer for 3 years, and I trained pretty much like as a police officer, but in like a forward deployed combat environment. And from there, primarily like my little billet, which is like kind of like your sub job title within a platoon, which is like a platoon. Okay, there's probably a lot of acronyms here. A platoon is like a section of a company, which is like about 50 Marines. So in that, you also have squads. You have 4 squads to a platoon, and it's probably a little confusing for people. In my squad, I was a machine gunner. So I would usually run around with a saw, an M249, or M240 Bravo, depending what we're doing. So I was a machine gunner for my platoon for most cases. Other times, I also did a sub job as a radio tech. So I work a lot with radios and install like encryption and get everybody set up in the right channel so we can communicate in the field. And yeah, I did that for about 3 years. I did 2 deployments, 2 security missions for things I can't talk about. And from there, in October of 2020, the field police officer side got shut down from the Marine Corps. It was not an active wartime, so they cut out the MOS from there. So I got transferred to PMO. And because I had such little time left in my contract, I was working in the armory for about 6 months before I left the Marine Corps.
The next question was from Matado. Matado said, and you kind of answered this during the stream, but Payne, are you thinking of perhaps branching out, or are you going to chill in ESO in the near future 100%?
I'm definitely going to keep ESO in my schedule for like the long term. Like, I don't plan on leaving ESO anytime soon. There's just too much to do in it. I really still enjoy the game. I really love the PvP, but I definitely do want to do other things. Like, I don't want to just be like, oh, PainInTheAxe, he plays ESO. I want to be PainInTheAxe. He does ESO. He does vlogging. He does RuneScape. He does like all these things. You know, he's not just a one-trick pony. You know, I want to be a streamer that can like branch out and do a lot of different things. But ESO is definitely going to be my primary, and I'm going to be working on other aspects of my content as well.
ESO based while you branch into other areas.
Exactly.
Cats with Pika asked, do you find PvP or PvE gets your viewers more engaged?
Definitely PvP. I started my channel as a PvP streamer, so a lot of my community is PvP based. Although when I do like a lot of more end game PvE, such as like arena speedruns, that does still interest the PvP community because it's like high end content. But PvP is definitely what I'm known for. It's my niche in dueling and winning those one-on-one fights and just asserting dominance over Zerglings is my thing.
Okui asked, who's your favorite PvP open world duo partner?
That's a biased question from him. Actually, it really is Oki right now. You know, Oki. Every time I go live,
Oki. Okay.
I respect fucking Oki. Every time I go online, Oki either shadows me in Cyrodiil, and we just duo up. We can either group up or not. Like, it doesn't matter if we're in group together or not. Like, we shadow each other well, and we can play off each other's like gameplay like, extremely well. So like, he is my favorite duo partner right now. Like, he's always fucking there. If I'm getting fucking like zerged by like 10 dudes, like Oki will come out of nowhere and just like dragon leap someone and just like fuck them up. It's awesome.
Happy Betty asks, what's your favorite race in ESO and why is it Khajiit?
Okay, listen. I actually nerfed my character lately because of Zaji. So like the reason why I say Khajiit, Zaji literally like I play my Mag DK at Breton because that's what you're supposed to do on a Mag DK for sustain, right? Because Breton is magic sustain and Mag DK suffers from sustain. Nonetheless, Zaji made me change my Mag DK to a Khajiit. One, because he's obsessed with Khajiits, and two, he's like, fuck it, here's $200 now. Fucking make your Mag DK Khajiit, like nerf your Mag DK. So like now I'm like losing on the shit ton of sustain. Like I'm still slapping, it's doing fine, but it's just funny because like it's not. There's a clip too. Like there's a good example, I guess. Like he is the ESL Furry King. That pretty much describes it right there. So Zaji's just making me turn all my characters into Khajiits, you know, like slowly and surely. Like everything's going to be Khajiit by the end of the year, I promise, probably.
From Gemmer71, why do you love feet so much? And why do you deny?
Okay, you look, listen. I don't love feet. The only you know what? You know why they say this, Octavian? The reason why this is a fucking meme is because when I got done with my first deployment, I took some leave, and I wasn't a streamer at this point, but I went home. And I was hanging out with one of my good friends, Voldasad is his internet alias. He was Ice Poseidon's roommate. So I went up to Hollywood to hang out with Voldasad and Ice Poseidon, and they're doing a New Year's Eve stream. We were playing Super Smash Bros. Like a bit on stream a bit, and we were playing like pretty much loser had to drink. And so if anyone ever plays Super Smash Bros., you guys know Captain Falcon, like you know, like he's like kind of fast and whatnot. But he has a skin that makes him pink. And the rules of playing a pink Captain Falcon is you're now known as Penis Man. And you cannot play another character until you win a game as Penis Man. I kept fucking losing and kept having to drink. Like, I was like fucking 7 games like down in the hole. I kept losing and losing and losing. I got drunk as shit, dude. I was like bombed out of my mind. I've never been that drunk before in my life. So I just kept losing. We said, fuck it. So it's time to go blow up fireworks outside. Vodasad goes outside to blow up fireworks out in the street. He's like on the fucking dirty LA street, like all fucking disgusting, like, you know, the feet are all like covered in black, like cement shit. And we get back, like, they're saying like, hey, if you fucking lick Voldasad's foot, I'll kiss Petey, which was another like guy in the room. And I was like, fuck it, dude, I'll lick his foot, dude, that's content, and I'm drunk as shit, you know, it doesn't matter. So I lick his foot on stream in front of like 30,000 people. And yeah, my Twitch community found out about it. They said, like, oh, Payne has a foot fetish, he licked a foot. So It's bullshit. I don't like feet. I did it one time for content for 30,000 people. Shit, you know. I encourage content, man. Even if it comes at my own disgrace and embarrassment, I'll still fucking do it. You know, man. Because I give a shit, man. It's content, man. This was even before I was a fucking streamer and shit. I just did it because I wanted to fucking, you know, put out a good show for everybody. It's not a foot fetish, man. It's not a foot fetish. I did it one time, dude. Shit. Anyway, that's the story.
How do you deal with clout chasers on the platform and in the category? Try hard 100.
Try hard 100. The best way to donate. How do I deal with clout chasers? I distance myself from them. You know, like I don't like to be used or anything. You know, if like someone's genuine. And like we talked about earlier, like someone comes in the stream, like stream just hangs out or whatever, and if I go back and browse the category later, I see them, I go fucking hang out with them and see what's up, you know, see what they're about. But like people that come in just to like, you know, try to like force people like, you know, you should raid me, you should go to my stream and whatnot. Like, you know, I don't deal with that shit, and nobody should deal with that. It's just annoying, you know. There's a right way to promote yourself, and there's a wrong way, and that's unfortunately one of the wrong ways. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Just you gotta work on your own content and not expect other people like to carry you to become a great streamer. It's at the end of the day, it's just gonna be you. You know, it's your. We talked about this. It's your channel, and the only one who can make it good is the person who hits the live button. All
right. So the next question is from Bunnykins. Bunnykins says, "I think it's great when you let us ride the wave with you when you're being goofy, laid back, hyper, or quiet. I enjoy each streamer for their own unique trait. So just keep it up, being yourselves. We love it." Oh, just a generalized comment. Bunnykins.
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you, Bunnykins. What a homie, bro! No way, bro!
Pelleventurer says, "Oh, why are you all such hecking cuties?"
See, I never know how to answer that question. It's just like I don't know. I can go call my mom and she can explain it. She made me, bro. It's her genetics and shit. You know, my mom and dad. I can't tell you why. You know, it's just who we are, right? Like Davey, we're just hecking cuties, right, bro?
I pay a hairstylist a lot of money to make my hair look good. And I take a lot of time to trim my beard when I have a beard.
See, he actually has an answer. I don't have an answer still. See, he's prepared. I'm not. You know, shit.
Speaking of beards, I hope you don't lose your beard. I like to see
bro, you think I'm going to lose the Nephis, bro? Of course not, bro. Come on, man. I ain't going to lose this. Dude, he's going to look like a solar panel next week, dude. His head is going to be like radiating fucking heat, dude. He's going to be powering the whole like United States by like next weekend. I promise you.
Next question came from Kui. A real question. Explain how you keep such a positive attitude when you're in a toxic environment like PvP can be at times.
The Marine Corps, like, you know, early phase in the Marine Corps, it can be a bit of toxic environment to you. So, like, I've been through that, like, how, like, you get treated like you ain't shit, you know, in the beginning of the Marine Corps and whatnot. So, like, if I get some guy online who I don't even know, they don't have to really, like, deal with ever, like, trying to, like, talk shit, I just don't give a fuck, man. It's like, they don't mean shit to me, you know what I mean? So I just disregard them, honestly. It's like, is it going to affect me in like 5 minutes from now? No. So like, why should I give a shit, you know? When I care about some angry like guy just like going, you're an asshole. Like, I don't care, dude. Like, it's like, you got more issues than me, man. It's fine. I got to just focus on what's important, you know? Just have fun. It's a game at the end of the day. I'm just playing a game, having fun, just like hanging out with some friends, you know?
Zaji asks, Payne, how do you deal with being such a giga chad?
Bro, I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth, and I shower. That's how I deal with it. I live my life. I can't help who I am, brother. Hell yeah, dude.
The next comment comes from It's Me, Viola. Hi, Payne. I love your energy on stream. How do you deal with a really bad PvP day, getting your ass kicked if and when it happens?
I'll switch up my content. Like, I'll maybe go do a speed run of H-Tran, or I'll go do a battleground, or I'll play like a different, like I'll hop on my Stand DK, I'll hop on my Mag Blade, I'll just do something else, you know? If I'm getting smoked in this Cyrodiil, like I'm just getting piled down, I'll just go to a different zone and just go from there. Usually, it's good after that, you know? If one form of PvP is bad, I just hop to the next and try it.
Matato asks, Payne, your alerts and TTS are pretty high. Is it just 100%, or have you been able to raise the volume in some other way? Even if I have 100%, it's really low.
My TTS is 100% just because I like my music's super fucking loud, so I like to have the TTS. Like, I'll also adjust my if I could get a TTS, I'll go to my stream deck. Like, I have my Spotify link to it, so if I get TTS, I'll hop to the Spotify tab and I'll lower the volume just so I can hear it a bit better. And then when it's over, I'll turn it back up. But honestly, my follower volume is sometimes really low and I don't hear it. So I'm in the process of actually trying to get someone to make custom alerts. And you know, if you're in like a graphic designer and want to hit me up, talk to me. I'll pay you for your services.
Okui says, Payne, sometimes when the bass drops, your music volume's too low. Are you aware of how to bump the bass?
Yep, Spotify 100%. That's pretty much it. What do you mean, like, my bass drops are too low, bro? I'm the loudest stream on the outer source category. What are you talking about, bro? Honestly, if you want it louder, sometimes I'll go to a song on YouTube because YouTube's audio is a lot different. Pale Ventures being a homie.
Tryhard Hunter just wanted to take a moment to simp for y'all. You're both genuine, inclusive, and inspiring content creators. I'm grateful to share the platform with such. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much for the bits, and thank you for this.
Pale Adventure is such a Chad. No way, bro. There's no way you gave 100 bits like that. That's crazy, Pale. That's crazy. It must be a glitch. You must have hit the wrong button or something. That's just way too generous, homie.
Bunnykin says, how does someone go about asking for streaming advice from a streamer you watch a lot while still following etiquette correctly?
Honestly, Discord DMs is like probably the best way. Like, if you feel it's not like Twitch chat appropriate, and just hit them up in Discord. I answer my DMs as much as I can. You know, like, I'm always down to offer advice, like, if like settings and whatnot. If you have a question for something I just did, it's like, how did you do that? I was like, oh, I use this thing, like, on stream, like, oh, cool, I might use that sometime. Yeah, fucking go for it, you know. But honestly, if you want like a more detailed answer, because like, when I'm streaming, I have like 10 different things going on inside my head, so I may miss it, and even I might miss the message to begin with. Yeah, just hit me up on Discord and I'll answer everything, you know. It may take me a while because I don't get my Discord messages sent to my phone because like I get too many fucking pings. I'll never fucking sleep. But yeah, I answer it whenever I sit down on my computer. I go through all my DMs and stuff.
Kat Jeet asks, everyone has lulls in engagement. How do you power through those periods?
Sometimes like I'll just say something silly, like if I just feel like there's not enough engagement or whatever, like I need something to go off of, like I'll fucking, like, honestly, it goes back to better TTV. It's a good tactic, honestly. Like, hey, are we wide chat? Like, there's wide art. Like, oh, wide the fucking chat is. Like, any goosers or whatever, you know, just something silly like that, you know? It works. See a goose, send a goose. That's a good, like, I mean, as much as I love seeing fucking, like, just goose going across the screen, this is also good for the channel, you know? It encourages interaction. That's why I love better TTV. It's just like something silly you can get behind, you know? Something easy you can do.